And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, April 14th, and we're going to do a little tarot card reading. I would like to introduce a crystal that I actually bought last year and never really had a chance to introduce it. This is, so I have a Dalmatian stone, but I will explain why I am somewhere else in a second, but I also have a Dalmatian crystal ball. I love this so much. Anyways, I had to change my positioning a little bit only because a certain dog decided to legit lay down in my usual spot. So I kind of had to reverse my placement here. So I'm trying to reconfigure in my head where everything is. But we're just going to wait for people to come in. If you're watching this in the future and you're sad you missed one of my live streams, don't worry. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll catch other ones. I show somebody's in here. Well, hello, welcome. 2 people are here now. Welcome. Nice to see you're here. Gonna be doing our free tarot card reading. Thank you for 1 like, whoever did that. Hey, Paid to Drive. Yeah, you're first. So we'll just go ahead and get started then. You know, people do come in, though. I know you missed a couple streams, but we've gotten a lot of new loyal subscribers since you've been gone. So I'm sure you'll see a few of them start popping in. There's one called Positive for Life. They're very nice. Hala Hala is another great loyal subscriber I've made. I kind of had to change where I do my setup because the dog is kind of laying where I usually lay. See, the dog decided to lay down right where this is my setup spot. And the dog decided, hey, I'm going to lay down where you usually set up. So I kind of had to totally change direction, and it's totally going to screw around with my my setup. So I'm going to try my best here. Wait, no, that's not right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was trying a bunch of new times, and I have learned that, you know, no matter what time I upload, it's going to have people come in. I was just kind of testing the waters. Yeah, so I was just kind of testing waters. I wanted to give my channel a test run to see if I did different times, what would happen, because I don't always feel like doing these at night. There's other things I like to do at night too, and it was very successful. So yeah, it's very successful. It seems like whatever time I go live, people are always going to come in, which is really, really awesome. So Paid to Drive, Brickcraft, Suzuverse, hello. Yes, I will hashtag give Major pets. Major will always be a special guest in these live streams, you know? So I'm going to have to maneuver around him while I get Paid to Drive's favorite deck. You lost picture? Did anybody else lose the live stream or something? Thanks for 2 thumbs up, guys. I saw. Congratulations. Paid to Drive, do you have a question you want answered or general? He wanted to watch Transformers, I'm going to guess. General is cool. Okay, cool. All right. Because of my configuration here, I'm not going to be able to see the chat for a second while I do this. Yep, I have the Albus deck, no problem. No, Iron Giant. Oh, have you been able to make the shirt yet with the drawing you commissioned me for? I will re-chat in 1 second as soon as I get paid to drive's card here. I'm not used to sitting over here. Definitely throwing me off a bit. Let's go with this one. I'm not feeling too high energy, so I might be a little off with the readings tonight, but I did want to still say hi to all you guys. I miss all you guys, so hopefully we can still get some pretty accurate readings. Okay, paid to drive, you got Leap. Yeah, but this is why I never charge for my readings, just in case if I'm wrong. I could never do that and charge you guys. Only would I take donations. Oh, I see. Leap. Let's see. Leap, page 62. Leap. Confidence, progress, obstacles, belief, momentum. Albus the dog says, I can fly. Nothing can get in my way. It doesn't matter how rocky the terrain or what obstacles there might be. I just leap right over them. It's a wonderful feeling, like being unstoppable, and all you have to do is believe in yourself. If I slowed down or faltered every time I came across a fallen tree or a boulder, I wouldn't get very far at all. Best thing to do is to leap with confidence. Owner's notes. Our leaps may take a number of different forms. We could take leaps in understanding, leaps of faith, or literal leaps if we like extreme sports. In any case, this card refers to the ability to surmount any obstacle with ease. A certain momentum of success has been achieved, which cannot be slowed down by any minor considerations. Do not allow negativity from others or unfortunate occurrences to get in the way of your plans. Simply leap with confidence and continue on your path, just as Albus shows us. So, since it's a general, it's just a nice little reminder card that you're going in the right direction. Don't let people negatively influence you. Keep doing what you're doing. Anything that you might think might be a financial gain, keep doing it. Have confidence in what you're doing. And yeah. Sorry, I'm probably taking a much more chillaxed way. I am a little sleepy, so I'm probably going to be very down low my readings tonight. No problem. Honestly, interpret the card in whatever way you feel like will give you a confidence boost, because it's an obvious confidence boost card, you know? Hey, Suzuverse, you want a little reading there, a little general reading? You want to talk to Albus, Suzuverse? I'm sure Albus would like to chat. Maybe I should change the title to just free general readings. Is there a way for me to change the title? I just don't feel confident right now in doing like love questions. Paid to drive, is there a way for me to do title changes on live streams? Like, could I do that at all where it just says like free general readings? Okay, cool. Yeah, I just am not feeling good about questions right now. Is there a way I can change the title for a live stream at all? Can I do that? Because I'd love to change the title. I don't know if I can do that. I just don't want to start getting questions that I know I'm not going to feel up to answering tonight. I'm just definitely feeling a little tired. Or I'm just going to have to say when people come in that I'm keeping it to general only. Oof, Major, you passed gas. That's yucky. That's stinky. Let me do Suzu versus reading. I'm guessing there isn't a way to change the title of a live stream, huh? So I might just have to tell people if they come in, then it might have to be a general only stream today then. Major, you passing gas. Yucky. All right, Suzuverse, you got sorry. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. If you could just let new people coming in, just let them know that I'm doing general readings only. I just am not feeling that energy needed to do like the love readings. And like, we've gotten some serious questions and I just don't want to screw those up. Like I feel good for general readings. I'm just not feeling great doing like those hardcore questions tonight. I definitely think I need a small break from those. So I think I'm just going to stick to the generals. Maybe the more fun decks instead of like the Angel and Fairy, because that deck's a lot. So I might just stick to these like more fun, chill decks like the Albus deck. Okay, so we have sorry. Page 48. Okay, Suzuverse got sorry, responsibility, guilt, confession, blame, forgiveness. Albus the dog says, I confess, this time it really was me. I didn't mean to, though. It was just that sometimes I can't help myself, and the next thing I know, well, it's too late. I truly am sorry. I really will try to very hard not to do it again. Please forgive me. We dogs really have no concept of lying or trying to cover things up like you strange folks sometimes do. Haven't you realized that it just makes everything harder, stressful, and complicated? Owner's notes. It's hard to stay cross with Albus with those big brown eyes. It's an expression that might be worth trying to cultivate if, like Albus, you've got something to apologize for. This card might suggest that it's time to swallow your pride and accept responsibility for your actions. Even if they were accidental, make amends. The blame may be harsh at first, but openness and honesty are much more likely to lead to peace and avoidance and deception. So I guess it's just saying if you're having any guilt or anything, maybe just to admit to them, or this could be a little warning to something in the future, that's some situation you might get into and that you might feel bad. And, don't feel too sad or upset about it. Just confess up to it. You'll feel so much better after you do that. So could just be a forewarning for the future. Hi, Reemsha. Yes, you can have a reading, but I'm only doing general tonight. I'm not answering any questions. So I'm just drawing one card for you as a little general reading from a deck of my choosing, and that's it. Unfortunately, I just don't have the energy to do questions tonight. So I'm just going to keep it at general readings if you'd like one of those. I'm currently doing a dog themed deck. It's not about dogs, but it's dog pictures and themes. So I can give you one of those tonight if you'd like. If you'd still like a little general, it might answer your question if you had one. Seems pretty quiet in general, though, huh? Not many people popping on today. I'm surprised. I mean, if it stays slow, then probably at 30 minutes, I'll end the stream anyway, but we'll hang out until then and see what's up. Maybe they knew. Maybe the energy and the angels knew. Paid to Driver, Suzuverse, or Brickcraft, are you guys still here? Well, I know Suzuverse is still here. You know, I know there's a way to like do readings with crystals. I always thought that was very interesting and cool, you know, like I believe it's very similar to rune readings where you throw runes down and you get a reading from that. It is stressful times. You know, honestly, with my readings tonight, I'm probably going to just say to interpret the card how you feel best. I don't really feel confident in any extra advice I can give towards it, but the card might give you a way to think about it, if that makes sense, you know? Hi, Dr. Asma. Of course you can. I actually appreciate that you're asking for a general reading. My energy's been a little wonky today, so I'm actually only giving general readings. So I appreciate you asking for a general. So I'm using a really fun deck, so I think you'll like it. It is dog themed. It's very cute, though. You get a reading from the dog and the owner. So I'm going to do that for you right now, Dr. Asma. Well, Reemsha's not here. I don't know where Reemsha went, so I'm just going to give Dr. Asma Vicar theirs. So let me just bless the deck. All right, Doctor. I hope you don't mind if I just call you Doctor for short. Here we go. Okay. Actually, this card's popping out. Okay, Doctor, we have one popping out. You got Fetch. All right, let me get you the info for Fetch. This is for you. Oh, no problem at all, Dr. Asma. Okay, so let me just get the description for you. Fetch. Where is Fetch? Sorry, the itinerary here is a little funky. It's not in order by alphabetical order, so it takes a while sometimes to find it. Page 76. All right, so first the dog gives you a reading, then the author. So here's the dog's reading. This is from Albus. Fetch. Task, messages, satisfaction, repetition, retrieval. Albus the dog says, Dr. Asma, Fetch is a great game. You throw the stick, I bring the stick. You throw the stick again, I bring the stick again and again and again. It's funny, though, because it never gets dull or boring for either of us. Somehow, each time is slightly different, and you never know when something unexpected might happen. I've seen humans get very bored and fed up with tasks in their lives that are not so different from playing Fetch. Maybe you enjoy it more if you treat it like a game. Owner's notes. Albus is right. Again, we all have repetitive tasks in life when we moan about, but maybe we can find the joy and beauty in them instead. There is satisfaction to be found in jobs well done, and as Albus knows, simple doesn't have to be boring or undesirable. The card might also indicate delivery or message of some sort, brought on swift pause. So like I said, even though my energy's a little off and I don't feel too confident in giving my extra advice into what the card's saying, I am highly encouraging for the people getting their cards tonight, just because my energy's a little off, to think about what the card's saying for themselves. But I will say life has been very repetitive for people as of recently, with a lot of people quarantined home. So maybe the card knows that you might be quarantined home right now. And if so, things do seem really repetitive for you. Just try to find the beauty in your health, if that might possibly it. Maybe find the beauty of having the extra time to maybe break the repetition and do something different, something you never had the time to explore that you now do. So it's just trying to throw different things for you. It does resonate. Well, I'm so happy to hear that. Hi, Lily XO. Thank you so much for understanding. I'm going to give you a reading right now. And thank you so much, Dr. Asma. I'm happy that it still helped you out. Apologies that I'm a little off today, but I'm trying. I still want to try to give you guys some sort of reading. So, Lily, I'm going to do it general. It might still help answer your question regardless. So, we're doing our dog deck. Okay. Please bless this deck. Please help me. All negative energies. Thank you. Oh, no problem at all, Dr. Asma. Okay, here we go for you, Lily XO. Let's see. Ooh, we had a crooked. Okay, Lily XO, you got Alpha. Sounds like a strong card. There we go. Thank you, Lily. Guys, tonight I'm only going to be keeping it at general readings. My energy is a little off tonight, and I don't have the confidence like I usually do to be answering questions right now. I just don't feel confident because I just feel like I'm going to screw up like hardcore questions. So I am keeping it only to general readings tonight. If you could please understand, even when the card's drawn and the description's read, I'm more encouraging you guys to feel about what the card's trying to say to you, only because I'm not feeling 100% confident in my advice tonight. So I don't know why I'm feeling so off, but I still want to try at least give you guys little general readings from a rather fun deck. So anybody who popped in, if they're cool with that, please by all means hang out with us, stay. Would love to still give you guys a general reading if you can understand that for tonight. I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, Lily, Alpha, success, career, leadership, promotion, fame. Albus the dog says, for you, Lily, look at me. I made it to the top. Behold, I am mighty. Climbing to the top of things can be tiring, but it sure is a great feeling when you reach the top. I feel so proud of myself, like the alpha dog of the world. Everything else seems so small, and the sky is so close and so big. Well, this is as high up as I can get. I think I'll stay up here for a little while. Not forever, though, no. That would be too long. I would be sure to get lonely after a while. Owner's notes. Now, don't let it get to your head now, Albus. It's not likely. Dogs don't tend to suffer from issues of overinflated egos. This card may indicate either a personal breakthrough or career success with something that you have worked hard on finally paying off. This could put you in a position of leadership and responsibility. Achievement after continued effort is certainly worth celebrating, so enjoy the feeling. As Albus rightly points out, though, it can be lonely at the top of the world, so be sure not to isolate yourself with feelings of superiority. So, yeah, so it's a nice little confidence booster, Lily. Yeah, of course. I hope that if you did have a bit of a question that helped at all in the slightest bit, hopefully next stream I'll have a bit more strength and confidence to re-answer whatever question you might have had. But I do appreciate your understanding for sure. Let's see. Chanel. Of course you can, Chanel. Thank you so much for understanding about the general. I'm happy to give you a general. Of course. There we go. All right, Chanel, you got wolf. That is a strong wolf. Let's see what wolf has to say for you. 96. Wolf. Dark side, shadow self, anger, wild, suppression. Albus the dog says, They say all dogs are wolves under the surface. The same goes for people too, you know. There is always a wild shadow self that longs to surface. People find this idea frightening and prefer to keep such things hidden and suppressed. But if it is part of you, then you are not complete without it. My inner wolf and I are good friends. We have run through the great forest together, and he's really not so bad once you get to know him. He does have an unfortunate habit of chasing sheep, though. What does your inner wolf get up to? Owner's notes. We do all have an inner wolf, but rather than deny it and keep it buried, we can gain much understanding by acknowledging its presence and its power. Indeed, it is only through facing our shadow selves that we can gain proper control and be fully present in our power. A suppressed and unacknowledged wolf can manifest as an unpredictable temper and will find its own undesirable ways of expressing itself if buried underneath fear and self-doubt. So the little bit of advice I can give is this card is just reminding you if you have anything that's really bothering you right now, probably just not to hold it in. I feel like the card's trying to say, of course, like I said for tonight, because I'm a little off, if you feel like you're connected and you understand what the card's telling you, then go with what you feel like the card's telling you with tonight. But it could also just be a classic, don't bottle in your emotions kind of feeling, work with your emotions, talk to people, help you make you feel better. No, you're not too late at all. Of course you can be next. I appreciate it, EJ. Of course I can give you a general reading. I appreciate all you guys so much for being so understanding for tonight. You guys are so awesome. I really, really appreciate it. We'll do that right now for you, EJ66. You're so welcome, Chanel. Thank you so much for 3 likes, everybody. I really appreciate all you guys being so cool tonight. With a little bit more of a relaxed, down-to-earth stream. Hopefully I can build up my energy again. Oh, that's so cool, EJ. Usually I do questions and stuff, but for tonight, for some reason, I'm very off with my energy levels, and I'm just not feeling very confident in my reading skills. Just for tonight, I just feel like I wouldn't give very good answers when it comes to serious questions, so I'm only doing generals, but usually I do questions and stuff, and I use different decks and everything, but I did want to still at least give everybody some free readings tonight, just so they get something, and who knows, it might help answer if people had questions in their head. So this is Splash. This is Albus. So you're going to get a reading from the dog here, Albus, and a reading from the author of the book. But I hope you maybe will subscribe so you can catch some future streams too. We do have a lot of fun here. It's always awesome to see some new faces. Let's see, Splash. I am eventually planning on doing uploads too, like a pick your deck kind of style for the month of May. I think I'm going to do. Oh, of course. So EJ, you got a Splash card. Decisiveness. Spontaneity. I don't know what that is. Spontaneity. I have no idea what that word is, as you could see. Vivaciousness, impact, effect. Some of these big words there are a little out of my vocabulary. Albus the dog says, don't hang around watching from the sidelines. Get in there. Make a big splash. That's what I like to do. No messing about. Just wee, splash. I do think people are funny when they put their toes in, out, and in again. The water's lovely, so get on with it. Don't waste time on indecision. You'll love it when you get in. You're going to get wet anyway. If you're standing around when I jump in, everyone knows about it when I arrive. I may spend some time drying off afterwards, but boy, is it worth it. Owner's notes. If there's something you're thinking about doing, but you're feeling uncertain, why not just take Albus's advice and dive in? You can make a big impact and send ripples of positive effects out into the world when you act decisively. Whatever it is that is causing you to be hesitant will soon melt away if you simply go for it. You may well inspire others to follow your lead. The water does look lovely. So that's a pretty positive card. That's very positive, EJ. I think that's a really, really good advice. If there's something you're hesitating on maybe trying, the card's really highly encouraging for you to try to do that. And it might lead to some really wonderful positive things. So a little confidence boost. Hi, Juhai and Hala Hala. Welcome, guys. My energy level's a little off tonight, so I'm only doing general readings with my Albus deck, just so I can give you guys at least a reading. I just don't have the energy, confidence, and levels to be doing questions tonight. So I hope you still stick around so I can at least give you guys a general reading tonight. Juhai, Mital, if you're cool with that, are you still here and I can give you a general reading? And then Hala Hala would be next. That's okay, Suzuverse. You're doing awesome. Don't worry about it. Let me just see if Juhai is still here. You still here? Thanks, Hala Hala. Hi, Ashburn. Oh, okay, EJ. It was basically saying, from what the card was saying, if you have any doubts or hesitation on trying something new, to basically just go for it. It's going to have some fun, positive results for you. That was the baseline of the card. I think Juhai must have left. So Hala Hala, I'll give you your general reading now. If Juhai comes back, I'll do them after Hala Hala and then as Ashburn, if they're cool with the general reading rule today. Hala Hala, I'm going to do you now. Oh, no problem at all, EJ. It's so nice seeing a new face. So thank you. I am super excited, guys. I got a singing bowl, and I'm just so excited. The latest it should be here is April 19th. I'm so excited to get it. I really can't wait to have a singing bowl. All right. So, Hala Hala, you got sad. Oh, that's your name. What a nice name you have. Daniela. That's such a beautiful name. I love your name, Daniela. So I'm going to try to my best to remember your name, Daniela. Oh, you're welcome, Az. I appreciate everybody being understanding tonight. Sad. Neglect, moods, loneliness, wallowing, depression. Albus the dog says, we all have down moods sometimes, even us dogs. When we feel sad, we don't try to hide it or put a brave face on it. We just let ourselves feel sad until something happens to cheer us up, like maybe a hug or a stick or walkies, or until we just feel happier. Mostly, I am sad when I am left on my own, but it's never for too long. Something might have happened to make us feel sad, or we could just be feeling sad for no real reason. But whatever it is, it's sure to pass soon enough. It's all part of life. Owner's notes. We do have a tendency to try to cover up our feelings if we're feeling down, sad, or lonely, but that can lead to deeper problems if we don't deal with the cause or simply acknowledge that there is something wrong. Often, the acknowledgement of difficult emotions can be the first stage in coming through them. So, if you're feeling sad, allow yourself to feel it and do not feel ashamed. None of us are happy all of the time, not even Albus. As Albus himself says, it will pass. Oh, I'm sorry that your internet's slow. Were you able to hear that okay, Daniela? It's basically saying if you're feeling upset right now, it's okay and not to feel ashamed by those feelings. We all get sad sometimes. We are only human. And even as Alba says, dogs get sad sometimes too. It's totally okay. Don't feel ashamed by those emotions or feelings. It will eventually pass, is what the card's basically saying if you had any lag issues. Well, that's really good that you're not depressed. So I guess it's just a nice little general pick me up for the next time that maybe you're feeling a little bit down. But I'm happy to hear that you're feeling really good today. Or, not depressed or down. You know what I mean? Okay. I know the quarantine's making us a little bummed out as I'm going to give you your reading now. Let me just get this deck prepared. I think I'll squeeze in a little general reading for the group as well. I'll do that right before I log off if there's a little downtime here for whoever sticks around. Here we are. Okay, as you got the Innocence card. Look at little baby Albus. Innocent, yeah. Let me get the description for you. So you can see if you feel any connection to that. Let's see, page 16. Okay, innocence. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Daniela. Innocence. Wonder, freshness, exploration, discovery, child life. Albus the dog says, "Was that me? I don't remember being that small, though I do keep hearing about how I ate a certain person's trainers. They must have been yummy. Apparently, I also ate the kitchen furniture, but I didn't know any better then. I'm a good boy now. Look how cute I was. I'm cute now too, of course. Some things don't change, perhaps in a more rugged way. What was I saying? Oh, yes, I don't remember being that small. I suppose we were all that small once." Owner's notes. Yes, those were my trainers. And indeed, he did eat the kitchen furniture. It was all part of his journey of discovery, his way of exploring the world when everything was new. We've all done things we shouldn't have, but we learn from those mistakes and hopefully don't make the same errors too many times. Albus doesn't eat shoes or furniture now, but he still looks at the world with the same puppy eyes full of wonder. We should never let go completely of our innocence. True, we learn and we grow, but we can continue to learn and grow in our understanding so much more if we can keep the wonder-filled eyes of a child. And with this one, I can add my input because this card is actually one of my favorite cards. It really stands by a belief I've always had. And one of my big beliefs in life is some of these adults in the world that are the most miserable people have completely given up their child spirit. The part of you that gave imagination when you were younger, the part of you that made you see the world in a whole different place and made you smile at so many different things. I truly believe that a big part of remaining happy as you continue to grow and become more of an adult in life is to keep some of that spirit of who you were as a kid in your heart. to never let go of every single last bit of it. Of course, we have to grow and mature, but it's so important to keep a little bit of that spirit in you to stay happy and to still see the world in an imaginative and exploration place. And, you know, it brings so much more extra joy in your life to still have a little bit of that childhood spirit. That's very fair, as. Enos, are you still here? INAS. Well, I'm glad that you still enjoyed the card. Are you still here for your general reading? Oh, no problem at all. Thank you so much for understanding the general reading tonight. Then after that is Jakari. So we'll just give this person a second here. I appreciate everybody being so kind and understanding tonight. I'm hoping maybe Thursday or Friday when I do my next stream, I'll be like back to it. I might have just kind of drained myself a little bit from doing maybe a little too many streams. I'm going to blame myself there. Might have pushed my mind a little too much. It looks like they're not here. So Jakari, are you still here? I can give you your general reading now if you're still here, Jakari, if Enos doesn't come back. It is definitely a slow night, though, in general. Not many people popping in tonight. That's okay, though. I don't mind a nice, calm night. I guess Tuesdays are just very chill. Well, since it's at 45 minutes, I guess I'll just keep this going to at least an hour. You know, might as well just make it a nice even hour. But while we wait, if anybody else wants to come in for a general reading, I think I'll just draw a card real quickly from one of my favorite decks. We'll do a little general group reading from the Unconditional Love deck. I do love this deck. So this is for everybody that's still in here, the whole lot of 2 people. I'll be included in the group reading as well. You know, it's funny. I like giving readings to people, but I'm not big in giving readings to myself. All right, here we go. This is for everybody who's in the group right now. 2 people. So this is foster support, and that's a love card. And as said, love cards are live fully with integrity, forgiveness, compassion, and boundless joy. When is the last time you gave to a shelter, a rescue group, or other organization that cares for those in need? Adopt the behavior of generosity and compassion towards others. It could be a donation of time, money, or simply a loving hug and words of encouragement that plant a seed of hope and new beginnings when it's needed most. Join with others in sharing yourself, your love, and your support. You know that it's the greatest gift you might ever give and receive. Nothing is more rewarding than giving to another. You know, I wish there were more people in here because I really truly believe that this is a card reminding people that if you have extra gloves, extra masks, if you have the skills and time to even make masks for people, then do that. Donate, help people in need, you know, how they're asking people to make masks, help donate supplies and money and such, you know, all those things. I really do truly believe that this is a very good group card. Unfortunately, there's just not many people in here right now to receive it, but if you have the skills to do it, you do it. My dog has moved. It is a very valid card. I've seen so many amazing people on Twitter making masks for their family and friends and or making them for local doctors' offices. I know there's been so many wonderful people right now using their sewing skills as cosplayers. Just the cosplay community can be so wonderful, you know? A lot of cosplayers are sewing masks for people. I think it's just absolutely wonderful. It is. My dog has decided to move his placement. He is, oh, that is a foot. But attached to the foot, you'll never believe it, is a whole entire dog. Can you believe that? A whole dog. I'm sorry, guys. My basement's an absolute mess to anybody else who's watching this. It's not very flattering compared to my house. Suzuverse, have you watched Tiger King yet? It's a very interesting documentary. I'm on episode 2 right now. Interesting, man. I had to finally just jump on the trend already and see what the hubble was all about. What this Tiger King guy was all about. Give Major a reading? Yeah, I can give him a reading. Major, would you like a reading? Okay, Major, this is your reading. All right, he's very interested. You see that, Major? Hey, listen, you want a reading? Oh, he does want a reading. You want a reading? Okay, we're going to give him a reading. Okay, we're going to give Major a reading. So, Major, what is your question? I think I have enough energy for your question. I see. Uh-huh. All right. Okay, he's given a very good question. It's when am I going to eat again? Now, I could tell you, sir, that the next time you're going to eat is tomorrow morning, but you might get a snack tonight. But let's give you a reading and see what we can have. So this is a reading for Il Doggo. Of course, it's going to be food related. So, Major, here's your reading, buddy. All right, Major. Major, listen, you got 3 of leashes, okay? This is for Major. 3 of leashes. 3 of leashes. All right, Major, 3 of leashes. The 3 of leashes suggests, here, Major, focus. Okay, focus, all right? Here, okay, this is your reading, all right? You ready? Okay. The 3, Major, listen, this is for you. This is your reading. Hey, focus. The 3 of leashes suggests that you are being focused, fair, and effective in your approach to balancing your relationship with your dog. The card also serves as an affirmation that equilibrium is best achieved through praise and reward rather than manipulation and fear, and that you already understand this principle very well. Do you understand this at all, Major? Yes, right. You're very manipulative with food, right? And you've been up my butt since I'm not working right now, right? Right. And I've been explaining to you how you'll have to understand that eventually when I go back to work, I won't be around all the time. Right. The foot is more interesting than the reading. I know. Isn't that so rude? Do you want me to give Godiva a reading with the dog deck? What do you think, Major? Should I give Godiva a reading, Suzuverse, with the dog deck? See if we can get anything from it. Oh, he's such a manipulator. He's so manipulative, this dog. He is the king of manipulation. Yes, humor you. All right. It is time to give you, Godiva, the queen of cats, a reading. Okay, we're using the dog deck for your cat. Let's see what she has to say. I think there was a cat deck and it was like they had fish and stuff. This one's poking out, so let's pull it out. All right, Godiva, your cat got the sun. That's Godiva sunbathing. Let's pretend that's a cat. Let's see. Where is... There actually is a card, though, that is called the cat. Let's see. The sun. The sun. The sun. Where the heck... I'm trying to find it. Give me 1 second. There's no directory. The sun. The sun is a card of unrestrained optimism. It represents comfort, well-being, and happiness. Over the centuries, humans learned that sun's light and energy make life on Earth possible. Dogs, as usual way ahead of humans, have always known that instinctively. At every opportunity, they engage in mysterious canine rituals of sun worship, stretching themselves out languidly on blazing, boiling brick patios on the hottest days of the year, panting at 300 breaths a minute, performing incomprehensible to humans acts of respect and devotion. When you draw the sun, your cat is saying, I am content, I am happy, I love the way things are going, let's keep things this way. For humans, this card speaks to the issue of trust. It asks us to trust that we can achieve happiness in a state of contentment, just as we trust that the sun rises every morning, or that our cats will cheerfully prance outside, confidently seeking the brightest spot in the sun on a sizzling day. Well, Godiva seems pretty content with her life. I mean, beats growing up as a stray. She's got a good life, Godiva. I mean, it's not totally off. Not totally a bad reading. It's always nice getting to use my other decks, though. I always love getting to use the other ones. Oh, she is. So see, this isn't the first time. I think I gave you or Chase a reading for their cat. I know I have used this deck for cats before, and they haven't been totally off. So that was a fun one. We still got 6 more minutes before we hit the hour mark. So yeah, seriously, have you watched the Tiger King documentary? That's totally a safe thing to talk about on here. Like, you gotta just text me later on what you think about it. But now it was. Heck yeah. Major is so passed out. How many episodes have you watched, or have you finished it? Like, I'm in the middle of part 2. I'm probably going to finish it after the stream, and then I'll probably watch some more Frankie and Grace. I'm almost done with season 5 of Frankie and Grace, Grace and Frankie, God Almighty, and then I'll start watching season 6, or maybe work on some commissions. You've watched all of them already? Yeah, I was avoiding it for a little while, but then when literally everybody is talking about this Tiger King on Twitter and Facebook, I mean, what else is there to do at this point? I am trying to entertain myself. I'm doing like circle wording, crossword puzzles. I'm doing puzzles. I'm doing the streams. I'm working on commissions. I just kind of keep bouncing from activity to activity. I'm always walking Major at least twice a day if it's nice. All the fun things. Now, does it seem like that they're going to do more documentary on this tiger stuff, or that's probably it? It's probably going to just have its 15-minute fame and that's it. I feel so bad. So, honest opinion, that person who lost his arm, be straight with me, because I really think, do you think that person's trans? The guy who got his arm bit off? They really seem like they were very feminine. I really feel like they might have been born female, possibly. I don't know if they can do more with it because of the negative impact it's had on the handler people. Yeah, see, now they go by he, him. So I think must be trans then and wants to be he, him. Because they go by he, him. So yeah. I felt so bad. Actually, the internet loves him. They're like the only like-minded person in this entire series. Yeah. Everybody keeps Miss Jenny like they're calling her, him, they. It's like, oops. Have you gotten your stimulus check? That's also another safe thing to talk about on here. I have not gotten mine yet. I really hope I do get one. Have you had any luck yet with that? I wonder how many people would have gotten their stimulus check. I wonder if anybody else, it would have been an interesting topic to talk about in here, who's gotten a stimulus check and who hasn't yet. Yeah. I know, it's such short to like, oh, well, if you didn't get it by Wednesday, you can track it. I'm like, oh, well, okay, I better be able to track it. I hope we get them soon. I could really use that. I haven't paid myself in such a long time. Being so frugal with my spending, and it's like, oh, it's torture. There's things I want to buy. But I can't. I gotta be frugal. Oh, it's not your fault. I wasn't sure at first too until I listened really closely to the news broadcasters and looked him up, and I was like, oh, it's he, him. I know. I feel really bad. He felt so guilted into doing that, I think. I felt really bad for him. Like, who the hell goes back into work 7 days later? And those poor employees were apparently working 12-hour shifts 7 days a week, barely being paid, sometimes not even be paid at all. Like, really screwed up. Oh, do you also believe, because I really think that lady had something to do with her husband's disappearance. She was such a hypocrite. She 100% was also making profit off those tigers. I totally believe that that woman had something to do with her freaking husband's disappearance. I've looked into it a bit, you know? Like, she seems so innocent stuff in the documentary so far from what I've watched, but I'm like, I do not trust that bee. Like, I don't trust you, lady. Not one bit at all. You suspicious. Yeah, for real. But anyways, we got about 40 seconds left here. We'll make this a nice, solid hour. At least get an hour in. Probably not going to get much watch time, but at least going to have an hour of watch time. Maybe 2 hours. So that'll be cool. But yeah, I really appreciate you hanging out here, Suzuverse. I really appreciate that you were helping me out here when people were coming and that we were only doing general readings tonight. I appreciate that. Oh, Enos, you're back. Well, hello, humans. Okay, I'll give you guys some general readings real quick. We're only doing general readings tonight. I'll give you guys... Oh, shoot, really? Okay. Let me give them... Suzuverse, if you want to stick around, you can. I'll give you guys both some general readings real quickly. Of course you guys can. Let me give you guys your general readings before I hop off tonight. Of course you guys can. Let me give Enos his. or theirs. I'm sorry, I don't want to misgender. And then I will give you yours, Emily. Let me do that real quickly for you guys. I know sometimes things buffer. The internet wants to go all crazy. Totally understandable. I appreciate you popping back in. Okay, Enos, you got magic. So this is magic. Let me get that card. Page 74. Magic, enchantment, blessing, luck, good fortune, synchronicity. Albus the dog says, I believe in fairies, but I can't clap my hands to save Tinkerbell because I have paws, and you'd be surprised how difficult it is to clap with paws. It's difficult not to believe in fairies, actually, since they're always chasing me and biting me on the bottom. Sometimes they kiss me on the nose and say sorry, and of course I forgive them since it's all good fun. Fairies, like people and dogs, who have a good sense of humor, and they can bring all kinds of magic into your life. Have they bitten you on the bottom lately? Perhaps soon they'll kiss your nose and bring you something shiny. Owner's notes. In our supposedly rational society of modern times, most people would claim not to believe in things like magic. But those same people probably still wish each other good luck, safe travels, and read their horoscope. The truth is that magic is so deeply woven into all of existence that most people aren't even aware of it. This card highlights the possibilities of something magical happening in your life. And even if you only glimpse it from the corner of your eye, it's bound to bring you something special. So, of course, because we're just doing general basic readings, the main things to keep in mind is that last bit and the little extras that says like luck, good fortune, blessings, and that it basically says the card highlights possibilities of something magical happening in your life. Even if you only glimpse it from the corner of your eye, it's bound to bring you something special. So it's just like a nice card that's saying, hey, something cool is coming your way. Even if these times of stress and hardship, something really cool is coming your way that you're really, really going to enjoy. Oh, no, it's not black magic. Oh my gosh, really? Emily has a tiger avatar. Oh, that's so crazy. Emily, we were just talking about that Tiger King documentary. Hey, Dukari came back. Goodness. Everybody who disappeared is coming back. I'm sorry. Enos was having some buffering issues, so maybe that was happening to a few people. It doesn't surprise me. Okay, Emily, let's give you a little general reading, and then we'll do Jakari. Happy to see you guys popped back in. Oh, okay, Jakari. No problem at all. All right, Emily. Enos, I would guess that maybe it'll just happen somewhere local for you, possibly even the internet, because we can't really go that far due to like the world being in lockdown right now. Oh, Emily, you had a card jump out while I was shuffling and blessing them, so we'll go with that one. Emily, you got good boy. Good boy. Let me get the description for you, Emily. Well, Jakari, I hope to catch you next time then. Hopefully my strength and energy will be better if you have a question, I can answer it for you. Okay, Emily, good boy. Reputation, praise, recognition, pride, accolade. Albus says, I'm a good boy. Being called a good boy is the best thing in the world. I couldn't hope or ask for anything more than being a good boy. Being a good boy means that you value me for everything I am and everything I do for you. It means that you see me and that I am important to you. I do everything I can to make you happy when you call me a good boy. I know I have achieved that, and that makes me happy too, happier than ever. Owner's notes. We all need to be acknowledged for hard work. Sometimes, though, we simply need to be acknowledged for who we are and what we mean to those who are important to us. When this card appears, think about how you can help those around you feel valued. It also may mean that you're due some praise yourself. Well done. Nobody else in the world could do such a good job of being you, Emily. What a nice, encouraging card that is. No problem at all, Enos. Well, isn't that a nice little reading of encouragement saying, you're a good person. You give so much good love and praise towards other people. But don't forget, you're awesome too, Emily. But anyways, it looks like we're all caught up here. Anyway, Susie Verse, thank you so much for helping me tonight and letting people know that I was only doing general readings and keeping me some company in that bit of downtime. Thank you to Emily and Enos and Jakari for all coming back as well. That was super, super sweet. I appreciate you guys popping in. And I hope to catch you guys next time. I might do a stream Thursday. If not Thursday, then definitely Friday I'll be doing a stream. I really feel confident my energy will be up and I can answer questions like I usually do and use my fairy and angel deck too. Thank you so much for 5 likes tonight as well. You guys are all awesome. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Take care and stay safe out there. And to people who didn't catch the group reading, it was saying, if you have talents that can help people, then do them. Just like how a bunch of cosplayers out there are making masks for people, which is a really awesome, unique thing to do for doctors and family members and so on right now. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks. Bye. And thank you so much, Emily. I'm glad you liked it.